What's up, Truth Team? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, SC's #1 urban blogger and the queen of paperwork. Yo, in today's video, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this might be disturbing to talk about or even hear. Okay, so if your discretion is advised and trigger warning possible. I'm not even gonna lie. When I read this story, I was like, yeah, this is why I just pray I'm never in a situation where I have to choose between whether to take it to trial or take it to ask Jesus for forgiveness. For real. And I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. So with that being said, we ain't gonna waste no time. We're gonna go ahead and get into the content.
We have Mickey Truth.
Who is this? You got Mickey Truth kicked out.
Shout out Mickey.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth.
Shout out to the neighborhood talk, because this is where I actually saw the post originally, right? And as y'all can see, the photo is already disturbing, okay? And they wrote this. Not enough. Is it Wichita? Teen sentenced to 3 years in prison after throwing acid on a 17-year-old girl during a fight. 2 additional suspects awaiting trial. And I'm like, You know, like just from a human being standpoint, I'm like, my blood will be boiling if I was in that situation, whether it's a family member, my daughter, whoever, myself, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest, 3 years ain't enough. Going to prison for something like that ain't enough to me. And that's just going off my emotions as a person. Now, when I think of it from a more legal standpoint, to be honest, the charge that she's actually charged with, she could have got less. It's levels to these charges. That's why I'm like, hey, emotionally as a human, we feel something is like not enough, whatever. But the law is definitely tricky. The legal system is tricky. So let's continue through the post. All right. So it's a 19-year-old and a 16-year-old, all females. All right. Let's listen to the audio, what it has to say.
Doing a bit better tonight, but still in the hospital after that attack over the weekend. Today, she posted some pictures on her social media. KAKE's Nick Nelson spoke with the girl's sister about her road to recovery. He joins us live in West Wichita with that story. Nick?
Yeah, Deb, the attack happened here on the 400 block of North Dodge on Sunday. Now, we spoke with the teen's sister, and she says she's just looking for answers and for justice. Now, we want to warn you, some of the following photos that we're about to show you, some may find disturbing.
She's smiling. She's in really, really good spirits.
Paris Polite says her little sister, 17-year-old Passion Turner, is on the road to recovery after getting acid thrown in her face during a fight in front of a friend's house. These photos show her face seriously burned.
I look at her as not only my sister, but that's my child. A lot of pain. It hurts. I've been upset. Every time I see her face, I can't help but to cry.
Passion is continuing to recover in a hospital in Wichita. However, the family is still looking for answers, and Wichita police are still looking for the suspect.
No arrest has been made. The police have the video. They have everything. I'm not a criminal justice major, so I don't really know how the process works. But I would think that there would have been an arrest by now.
Polite says it was a targeted attack by other teens who know her sister that caused all this pain. Although Passion is expected to get out of the hospital in about a week, her sister says it's still going to be a long road ahead. She hopes telling her sister's story will help spread the word to end the violence.
Go to school, do something different, travel, get a trade. There's so much more to life. And I understand that young people may not get that yet. They have to go through it. Some of them have to bump their heads, but just listen, just do something different. Every time I see her face, I can't help but to cry.
Passion is continuing to recover.
Now, Polite has set up a GoFundMe page to help with her sister's medical expenses. We'll have a link to that on our website, cake.com.
Listen, it is one of those things like that is so common, but unfortunately it shouldn't be common in every generation. I think we have ultimately dealt with that, right? So as far as this situation, ultimately she was found guilty, okay, of aggravated battery. All right. In Kansas, it's different levels to it, right? I think it goes, when I read it, if I'm not, now again, this is not legal advice or none of that, but I believe it's like levels up to like level 8, with 8 being the least like serious. So it can range from 6 months all the way up to about 74 months for a level 3 in Kansas. So although we're like 3 years is nothing, well, 3 years is on the high end on that level. So you know what I'm saying? So from the legal system, they're looking at, well, hey, job well done, buddy. We got the higher end of a sentence on this case. We're looking at like the girl's face is ruined forever. Pretty girl, ruined. That's gonna be a lot of emotional impact to her that she got to deal with. But that's how the legal system goes, and that's why, again, I cover these cases a lot, you know, for content in real life, and I always have to separate my emotions and my personal feelings, because you can't see clearly through the law if you don't. Because again, as a human, I'm like, oh, hell no. Why I'm going to even take the time to go through this process? And 3 years ain't enough for me, right? But legally, hey, that was, the defense took a L, because their client got sentenced to the highest end of the level. Prosecution won. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it ain't fair, but that's just how it goes. And I'm gonna be honest, just from, y'all know I like to put my own personal experience into it. I remember when I was in high school, my best friend got into a fight, and I told her to wait. I was on my way back to Columbia from Winsboro, which is not that far for those who know, it's like 30 minutes. She didn't wait. She ended up fighting the girl, and the girl sliced her with a blade. Because when I was a teenager, putting a blade in your mouth or having a blade on you was common. So she ended up slicing her in her face multiple times with a blade. And I just remember pulling up to the house, and she was on my porch dripping in blood, okay? All I remember is a white shirt just bloody. And I was ready, red, okay? And just so happened, the girl who did it, parents got involved and all that, and started calling the police and all that. And it probably saved us from catching the case, because I really was on it, okay? So fast forward to even when my daughter was younger, she ended up getting in a fight in a whole other neighborhood. And all I kept thinking, like, oh my gosh, anything can happen out here. I'm on 2 wheels back then. That's when I had a big old truck. 2 wheels trying to get there, thinking something gonna pop out, you know. So it's like so many different variables happen when you be out here thugging, okay? Out here fighting, get into it, even if you defending yourself. So my, advice and opinion of situations like this, hey, you never know. Don't never underestimate the next person. You defending yourself. If you can walk away, walk away. Like on some real stuff. They throwing acid. Like how do one even get acid to be having on them? So that's already letting you know they was planning to do this from the start. People can't take ass whoopings. They couldn't do it when I was younger. They can't. They really can't do it now. But that's just how I feel about it. Y'all let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. I'll pull up on your girl, Mickey Truth. Catch you on the next one.
And like I said throughout the video, that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what?
I'm like, fuck yeah.
Hold on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram and the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot, because my slots be filling up fast.
This is the weakest, give a fuck about what they scream.
Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big.
Yeah,
I'm trying to conquer the world, coming from where I come from. Hey, this your girl, Mickey Truth, #1 blogger in South Carolina. #1 blogger in South Carolina.